Man, those crows are loud today. Kind of love that sound though. They're just singing away. Hey guys, how's it going? Back in the woods. Me and the dog, we're headed up to one of our areas that we like to come to in this set of woods. We're only walking about a mile or less. Nothing too crazy. I got a senior pit bull. There he is. Hey, Diesel. We're on the trail here and just want to try something new and show it to you. Mom. You coming? Figures, I took the thermocell out of my backpack. Took it out of my backpack because I'm like, you know what? Weather's getting a little cooler. Probably won't need that. I need that. Gonna have to throw some bug spray on when we get up to where we're going, because a chunk of my neck is now gone. Ow. All right, well, at least I got a little bit more protection on my neck anyways until we get up to that spot. I'm just gonna keep my hood on so nothing attacks my neck. These damn mosquitoes. It's not even that warm out. I don't know. But anyways, we got something new to try. And I can't wait to try it. I've been kind of holding on to it, looking for that right day to get out here and try this new piece of gear that I bought. And it's really cheap. I can't wait to try it out. So I'll just see you when we get up there, all right? Oh, look at that beautiful birch bark. It's like sheets of paper. Way cool. All right, so Diesel obviously knows where he's going. All right. And we're up here. Like I said, there's my log that I put last time I was here. I kind of leave it where I originally found it. Trees down. And, well, let me get set up enough to at least show you what I brought out into the woods today. We're going to be trying out a new piece of gear, and in case you're wondering what it is, it's a new little stove. If it's something that's going to help me make a cup of coffee, it's a new stove. Usually I always make something on the MSR, Pocket Rocket Deluxe 2. That's a lot. You know, hooks up to the fuel canister, but I wanted to try something a little different, and I got this on Amazon, and I basically spent no money on it. $13 to be exact. So let's see what this thing is. Where are you going? Yeah, you. Where you going? Where you going? All right, well, first things first, I don't have the thermocell, so I need some bug spray. Toilet paper. All right, what else? Yeah, I see you, Diesel. Bowls. All right, bug spray. All right. Somewhere to sit. This is like my food bag. All right. The nature hike chair. Love that thing. My top. I'm not gonna use. This thing right here. So anyways, what this is, a lot of you people probably already know what this is, but for those of you that don't, this little skinny little thing right here is a stove. All right, it's a little stainless steel twig stove. Picked it up literally for $13 on Amazon. I'm sure there's cheaper ones if that's what you're looking for, but and there's more pricey ones, but honestly this is the one I wanted, and I'm so excited to have it. Let's open it up and check it out. I love this thing. It comes in, it literally comes in this skinny little thing right here. Diesel keeps walking back and forth. Look how thin that is. Just in its own little case, little Velcro, pretty straightforward. This is how it got shipped, just like this. I don't think there's a brand manufacturer. There's not a name for this. If I can find a name, I'll link it down below, but either way, I'll link it down below for you. No instructions. This is just how it comes. They probably figure it's pretty easy to figure out, and if you can't figure it out, then maybe you shouldn't own this thing. So it's really simple. Just 4 little sides. You know, there's like, could be the back panel, another one, side panel, your front panel, which looks like a face to me, doesn't it? It's like, that's what that looks like to me. Something you'd feed it with your twigs. Your little burner, I mean, this will catch the ashes. I don't know what the exact name for these things is. A little screen that goes in there to catch the ashes. And these little things that go on top, that cross over, so you can have a base to put your pots, your pans, your cup, whatever it is. So let's get this set up. Oh man, I know, Diesel, you want to be involved in everything. So as you can see, this is how it comes. I'm going to set it up and show you what it looks like all set up. I'll put it together, and yeah, let's check it out. But first of all, I'm just going to give Diesel some water. Gonna give Diesel some water first, and these things are awesome. I love these. I don't know if I showed you these before. I think I probably have. These are like little bowls I picked up at the Dollar Tree. I think they're actually pet bowls, to tell you the truth, but I use them in camping, and I use them for Diesel's water, snack bowls, whatever, $1.25. Kind of handy to have. So I'm gonna put some water in here for Diesel, and then we're gonna set up the stove. These things hold everything from snacks to water. All right, so I got your water. Come on, put it over here. I'm just putting it over here. I know it's out of sight, but putting it in a spot he doesn't knock it over. There you go. And you can hear him drinking, so. Alright, so let's get the stove set up. Alright, so this thing is pretty easy to set up. There's your front plate. That goes on last. So let's get this set up. Okay. Alright, so this slides into this. And the back panel, and side panel. So it slides into there. It has these like little notches that just kind of slide right in on the bottom. The little ash collector just slides right in into the little slots on the sides. And then the front cover goes on. Just looks like a face. Can't wait to feed it. All right, so that goes in there, just slides. It, like I said, it comes with no instructions, but you will figure it out. All right, and that goes on there. And then this slides over onto there. Alright. Alright. It's pretty solid. There it is, all together. That's what it looks like on the bottom. That's the front, the side, the back, the other side, front. And on the top, that's where these little things go. This is where your pot rest goes. So one just slides into the corner right there. This other one slides right across the top in the slot. Right there. And then it's ready to go. Here's your surface for your pots. I've already tested this at home to see what it could handle, and I put a frying pan on top of this thing. It works fine. I put a kettle on top of this thing, so I'm sure it'll actually work with a cup of coffee. So let's feed this little face. Let's feed this little face right here. So that's what it looks like. So I'm just gonna gather up some twigs. We did get some rain yesterday, so I'm not sure how we're gonna do. So I'll see if I can find some twigs off of some branches that aren't on the ground. And we'll get that going. It's pretty dry. Just gonna break up some twigs. All right, I'll bring you back once I got a little pile going, and then we'll feed it into the stove. I know, Diesel, what are we doing? I temporarily have him, I actually have the dog staked out. I have him staked out and pegged. For your safety, guy, I gotta light a fire. All right, so I collected up a bunch of twigs. That should be enough, I'm guessing. I really don't know. This is the first time I'm ever gonna use this thing. And the wood is really wet, so I'm probably gonna use a little bit of fire starter, which is what I use as dryer lint that's in this little tin right here. So let's see if we can get a fire going. All right. A bit of dryer lint. I don't even know. And then we're going to talk about if it's worth it or not. All right, that should be enough, I'm guessing. No clue. All right. Put a little bit in there. Throw some twigs in here. There's no rhyme or reason as far as I know. You know, put a little bit of more dryer lint in there. Watch this thing just like flame up and torch. All right, let's see, put some more twigs. This feels really wet. This might not be the best day to do this. I don't even know. Find out. All right, let's see what we got going on so far. See if we can get this lit. Just drop some of that in there. Just drop some of that in there. Find a lighter. Let's see what we can get going here. We got sizzling wood. Oh boy. So let me show you a little bit of what's happening here. Kind of got a little bit of fire going in there. Like I said, the wood is really wet. All right, let me try more. Try to get this thing started. All right, as you can see, the face is full. Let's see if I can get this going. Got a little bit of dryer lint in there. This wood or these little twigs are really, really wet. Come on, light. Wow, you can see that's really smoking. I mean, I'm not gonna lie and say 5 minutes later I got this thing lit. It's probably been about 15 minutes trying to get this going, but I think now it's finally going. The only thing sad about this is all my shiny stainless steel is now gonna go black, but that's what it is. And gonna try and keep this going. I'll bring you back in a second. I just want to throw a few more twigs right there onto this and kind of get that going down, and we're gonna see if we can cook something on here, or at least cook a cup of coffee. Huh, 13 bucks. I'm gonna say now, is it worth it? Yeah, why not? What is worth anyways? Worth is basically individual. Somebody might think that this is a piece of crap and it's not worth it. Well, you're entitled to that opinion. I feel lucky enough to have this. This is a great alternative to have if your fuel canister, if it's too cold or you don't have a fuel canister. What do you think? So yeah, this is awesome. So, we got a fire going. I don't know if it's supposed to be raging like this, but we got a fire going. And let's see if we can make a cup of coffee and then we'll talk about it. All I need is that. Don't need the MSR or anything like that. We're just gonna boil up some water. Coffee got dented. What the hell happened there? There, get some water. I'm actually kind of glad I got this thing raging because it'll let me know if it's going to warp right away. I mean, I'm not really seeing anything too crazy. Not really seeing anything misshapen. That's a lot of fire. Wow. Well, if you don't know by now, I'm like a pyro when it comes to fires, so I might want to let this calm down a little bit. Wow. All right. What the? I don't even know, Diesel. Let's see if we can boil something on here. Let me get that out of the way. So that's what that looks like. I'm surprised I even have anything burning. Alright, let's boil some water. Let's see how long this takes. What time is that? 2 o'clock? We'll come back and see when the water's boiling. This might have been kind of dumb putting this on the log, because honestly, the log, I think my log is on fire. There. Alright, so I still got a fire going, but the log I was actually cooking this water on was on fire. All right. Stay on the safe side, you know. So yeah, I'm just sitting here, as you can see, look at all the smoke. Look at all the smoke. What is that black smoke? I don't even know. Look at this. Wow. Whoa. So this is what we're doing. Waiting for some water to boil. A little bit of boiling. I don't know where the black smoke's coming from. I don't know if that's something that's burning off on the inside. See that black smoke? Ooh, look at that. Is that a hot spot, or is it like bluing out? It's turning blue. I mean, these things are made for fire. It's not bowing out or anything, as you can see. But it did turn a little bit of that bluish color. I had to pour some water underneath that. And yeah, that black smoke though. I don't know if something's burning off or it's just like the wood. The wood is really wet. Look at it, it's turning my cup all black and everything. But yeah, I love having this option to either have a fire. I don't know if you can see that, but yeah, my water is boiling. Look at that. Doesn't it just look like a little face? I love it. It's kind of cute. Nice. But yeah, it's turning black a little bit. Bluing out like stainless steel sometimes does. See, as you can notice, it's like blue. All right, my water's boiling, so let's make a cup of coffee. Wow, look at that though. Huh. All right. Well, it made some coffee. I basically let this fire die out. It's really smoky. I don't want to be causing all kinds of crazy attention to where I am by having all this smoke everywhere. I know. I'll let you off the leash in about 2 seconds. I just want to cool this down. He's right here. I know, buddy. I'm sorry. Better to be safe than sorry. What happened to my coffee? It's all like... All right, let's get this coffee made. That's creamer, by the way. I'm not putting a gigundo mound of sugar in my coffee, just in case anyone's like, damn. All right, that's creamer. Just one well-rounded teaspoon of sugar for me. All right. All right, how hot is this? Not too hot. I know, Diesel, I'm sorry. Let me take you off your leash. I didn't bring you out here to be all leashed up, but I did have to protect you from the fire. Because you just don't know any better. Cheers, guys. We successfully made a cup of coffee off the $13 Amazon stove, and I love it. All right. So, yep, we successfully made a cup of coffee on the little stainless steel $13 Amazon twig stove. And you know what? The coffee tastes just as good as if I boiled it at home or made it on the MSR. No difference at all. And it didn't take long. Once I got it burning anyways, it was actually kind of hard to get it lit because apparently I like to come out and try to light fires the day after it rains. But we got it going, and this coffee's good. So the link will be down below if you're interested in this little fold-out twig stove, $13 from Amazon. It'll be linked down below. I happen to like it. Do I think it's worth it? Yeah, I think it's worth it. And at the end of the day, who am I to say it's not worth it? I don't know your situation. You don't know mine. You know, maybe for financial reasons, this is all someone could afford. You know, a little $13 stove, it's perfectly fine. It's sleek. You throw it in your backpack, find some twigs, spark it up, and you got a surface to cook on. Is it something that's probably going to last forever? Probably not, but you know, you can use it. You know, you'll be able to use it and get some great use out of it. And for 13 bucks, you can't beat it, actually. I'll probably always leave it in my backpack just to have. Yeah, the mosquitoes are bugging me. I mean, they're really not bothering me too bad. I got some bug spray on. I got Ben's bug spray on. Left the thermocell at home, but I feel like I always say that. But I'm gonna try and get out of saying that. Something I always say. But I think the stove is worth it all day long. And like I said, it doesn't come with any instructions whatsoever. Basically shows up, here you go, and you figure it out. I can't wait to try actually cooking something on it. The wood was really wet. I really had a struggle getting it lit. Are you looking into the camera? You gonna say hi? You're not gonna knock it over this time. I'm gonna tell you that now. Look at you. You're just always trying to get in between me and whatever I'm into. But yeah, what is worth anyways? It's all individual. What might be worth it to me might be absolutely not worth it to you or to somebody else. But I just did it again. But how can I break myself? How do you break yourself of constantly saying the same thing over and over? Like I literally, that's another one I want to stop saying. I literally did this. This literally happened. You literally won't believe. I'm going to try and change that up. Saying the same things over and over. We're into October right now. Spooky season is upon us. Do you have any crazy plans for Halloween? I don't really have any plans. I actually do have a plan. I lied. I have a plan, and I have a camping plan, and it does involve Halloween. I don't even know why I said that. Probably because it just like slipped my mind, but yeah, I do have something planned for Halloween, so I'm hoping I can get that on the ball, because I really do have a lot planned. I have some hikes coming up that I want to do. I have this Halloween thing in my head that I want to do, but I don't really know how to go about making it happen. We'll figure that out. I'll eventually show you or tell you. I'll eventually tell you what I'm talking about. But what are you doing? Well, what are you doing? I don't know about you, Diesel. Just don't know. And I'm just starting out, so if it's worth it to me, then it's worth it to me. If it's worth it to you, it is. And if it's not worth it to you, that's okay too. There are no rules. You know, whatever makes you happy, I guess. And my little $13 stove makes me happy. Come on, get out of my coffee. Get out of my coffee. You have your water right over there. I'm just starting to pick up a bunch of, I'm just starting to collect gear. You know, I have one tarp that I use, and I'm really careful with it because I treat it like my baby. So I don't want any holes in it. And when you're first starting out, I mean, who has all kinds of money to be like, oh, I need to buy this and I need to buy that? You just take your time, go slow. Get secondhand gear if you have to. Try out inexpensive gear. Maybe it'll work for you. It's working for me, you know. There are no rules to it. As long as you get outside and you're enjoying it and you're having some fun, that's really all that matters. And nobody else can dictate what is enjoyment to you. What if you find enjoyment just sitting in a chair, looking out into the woods, then do that. You want to ride e-bikes, then go ahead and do that. You want to cook out in the woods, then do that. Day camp, hiking, overnight camping. Just get out there and have some fun, I guess, is what the message is. And as you can see, all these mosquitoes flying around me, I'm out of here. Diesel, we're gone. We're going to finish this coffee and jet, all right? So, guys, I will catch back up with you in a minute. Well, I'm just going to get this packed up. I do want to check the stove and see what kind of condition it is in right now, right after this burn. So let's see what the first burn actually did to the stove. So I just want to show you that's what it did to the tree stump that I put this on. So a surface that you put it on, you may have to be mindful of it because it could start a fire underneath. As you know, I had to pour some water underneath so this wouldn't catch on fire. I know, Diesel, look at that. And now we're gonna see what the condition of the stove is. We'll take it apart and see if it warped anything. All right, so this is cooled down. So I'll just take the top pieces off. They're still straight, they haven't warped. Let me empty the ashes out of here. So that's what it did to the bottom. Still pretty solid. It's not a weak spot. It's just, you know, after the first burn, I guess that's what it does to it. Let's take it apart. The centerpiece pops right out. Boom. Faceplate. Let's see, is this hard to get undone? No. And let's see. Boom. Didn't warp. Still straight. See, walking all over it. Here's the ash plate. Still straight. Yeah, maybe there might be a slight little warpage, but that's all right. Come on, look out, Diesel. Look out, good boy. So as you can see, there might be a slight little warpage in there, but that's all right. All right. And it fits nicely right back in its case, which is this little black, little flimsy thing that they send it to you in. Get that back in there. Where you going, Diesel? And that just fits in there nice. Perfect. I love this thing. Now I gotta go get my dog. I see you. Are you coming back now? But yeah, what'd you think of this thing? Not bad. I mean, I'll leave all the information down below if you want to know how much it weighs. It doesn't really weigh too much. The size, as you can see, the size information will be down below as well. And thank you for joining me. See you next time, log. I really like testing out this little stove. I've wanted one of these little fold-out stoves. I see them in a lot of videos, and I'm like, wow, that thing's really cool. It's only 13 bucks, you just can't beat it. I mean, is it something I'm going to use all the time? No. But I love it. You know, knowing I can just get a nice little fireplace if I want some heat to keep warm, or if I want to, you know, cook up a little something. My fuel is all around me. It's just twigs, little twig stove. You could use it as an alcohol stove too, you know, put your little alcohol in there, and you could probably use it as an alcohol stove too. Appreciate you coming along as always. And basically that's a wrap. I'm going to end this video here, and I'll see you on the next adventure. Bye. Coming, Diesel? He's like, why you drag me around all these places? You coming? See you later, guys.